here we are in November of 2023. We are bringing you along for our last walk in the park, probably because it's cold, guys. So today we're going to tell you all about our dividend income for the month of October 2023. Stick around and we'll let you know how we did.
Yeah, let's keep going. Why don't we do this? We're going to be talking to you.
How am I supposed to put a break in there?
Oh, okay. Just put a break.
Okay, go.
Well, here's what you're gonna see on today's video. We will share with you the dividends and distributions that we got in October 2023. We are gonna go over the breakdown and how much we have received up to this point. At the beginning of the year, we thought of having around $40,000 per year on dividend and distributions, and throughout the year we decided to bump it up. Instead of $40,000, it will be $60,000. We are not gonna get to $6,000 in 2023, which is fine.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say no yet.
She doesn't want to say
by the way,
no yet, but I can tell you, we are not gonna get there. However, in 2024, this is what is gonna happen. And it's also the year that we are gonna stop working and enjoying, not that we don't enjoy our lives, but traveling the world and finding out what's going on out there, and we are gonna bring you along with us.
So the very first position that paid us a dividend in October of 2023 was A&W. That's in the consumer cyclical sector of our portfolio, and it's still pretty small. It's at $30.99. So year to date, we have received $237.01.
Yeah, let's change a little bit. Instead of consumer cyclical, we are gonna go to financials, which is one of the biggest exposures that we have in Canada. As a result, we received dividends from TD Canada. We received $1,440 from TD, and year to date, $4,800.
Next one is BCE, that falls into the telecom sector. We received $774, and year to date, $2,966.
Last but not least, also TELUS Communications, another telecom company within here in Canada. We received $1,090.80, and year to date, $2,997.58.
Next one is Algonquin, the one that we all love to hate here in Canada because of that dividend cut last year. But we received a dividend of $443.01 in October, and year to date we have received $1,635.
Yeah, the next one is the 3Qs, it's the QQQ, which is the growth position that we have in our portfolio. That's why we consider ourselves hybrid investors, because we don't invest only in dividends, we also have growth, and especially this one within our RRSP. From QQQ, we received $111.59, and year to date, $282.12.
Yeah, that one, we're not counting on the distributions for much with that one. It's more of a side benefit, and we can keep adding it back into the portfolio.
Gotta think about long term. We don't have any plans to withdraw those distributions from QQQ the next 20-ish years. So it's a long time to go.
Yeah. Next one are the two Hamilton income funds that we have. First one is HDIV. We received $873.57. So year to date, that is $7,646.16.
Yeah, the second one is HYLG, which is more focused on the US market as well. So we received $646.34, and year to date, $5,662.73. Now pause. Did you sum everything up?
Guys, this is our biggest month ever. In October of 2023, we received $5,410.30.
There we go. Yes. And especially today, as you do watch this video on Sunday or any other day, we are quite happy with our positions because everything is green, and even the
My
round up
goodness,
here.
yeah.
Stocks are going back up. We don't know for how long, but we are.
Thursday, November 2nd is forever my favorite day on the stock market so far in 2023.
There you go. There you go.
But if you think back, we've often talked about how we really didn't see any dividend income in our portfolio until September of 2020. So now we're in October of 2020, and that
2023.
yeah, but back then in
there you go.
October of
Yes.
2020, we received $717. So we thought that was pretty good compared to the previous month. Flash forward into 2021, there was a 43% increase in our dividend, strictly based on putting more money into the market, guys. Let's face it, the dividends didn't grow that much.
No.
We were putting as much money as possible into the stock market. And the next year it was $1,053. The year following in 2022 was a 130% increase at $2,426. And flashing forward to this month in 2023, another 122% increase at $5,410.
Yeah, and as Christine said, it's definitely all the dividends that we're receiving up to this point. We do reinvest, and on top of that, we keep investing more money
We
every
invest
single
an
month.
entire person's income. So you can't look at these numbers and think that this is going to be a normal occurrence for most people. We're lucky enough that, we do have fairly decent paying jobs. We do not have children, so that is a huge factor as well. But we live below our means, and that's how we do it.
Yeah, 100%. Speaking of that, let's go through another graphic. And by the way, if you want to use the same dividend spreadsheet that you have been using, it's free for download. Take a look on the link that is going to show in your description. Feel free to use it. All that you have to do is go to the link and see. By the way, I recently updated our dividend blog post. If you go to the link, which I'm gonna show on your description as well, since 2020, when we started receiving those dividends every single month, not only here on YouTube with the playlist, but also in our blog, you can see that. Even funny, because we only started the YouTube channel back in 2021, but if you want to see 2020, you only can go to the blog. That's where you can see those months, and you can see, September, October, and so on and so forth. Going back to our graphic, in 2020, we received just over 4,600, so that's the year to, the full year. In 2020, $4,600. 2021, $16,800. 2022, $25,000. And 2023,
year to date,
$41,256.44.
Yeah, so we're over the 40,000.
Yes, and that's why, throughout the year, Christine decided to bump it up our goal of up to 60,000. It's because we knew that like mid-year we would be able to achieve $40,000, and here we are.
Yeah, that spreadsheet Jean was telling you about kind of it forecasts what's coming up as well, so you can kind of keep track of stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, we are up to
69% of our goal, so 70% of the way there.
Our goal,
and we still have 2 months to go.
Yeah, but we don't play the lottery, so I don't know how you're going to be able to make around $20,000.
Right. We're not going to physically make that $20,000. In my mind, it's, sorry guys, I might have just got you there. It's that we're projected to earn $60,000
even
for
with
the year.
The projections, you're not going to get there, Amber.
Yes, we will. He's such a doubter.
I'm sorry, I'm just realistic, but we keep trying.
That's right.
Right? Okay, so few notes for you. The first one is, as we are recording this video today is November the 2nd, over the last 2 months and a half, we have seen a decrease in our net worth. So you might feel like, what's going on with the market? I want to sell my positions because everything is red. So even I'm wearing red. But you have to take it easy. You have to think about the long term, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things that we did, there you go. It's an opportunity to buy more stocks, and that's what we did within our portfolio.
That's a really hard one to wrap your head around, though, too. When you see your portfolio tanking, because let's face it, at one point it was tanking pretty bad. To wrap your head around the fact that this is a really great time to buy is sort of counterintuitive for a lot of us to kind of figure out. But if you can manage your own risk and think you're okay to take some of those opportunities, that's certainly what they are, as a buying opportunity.
And make sure that you are investing in companies that you truly believe, which is the case with us. And I'm going to give you the example, which is TELUS. This month we received over $1,000. It was the first time. If you are a subscriber of our channel, if you go back to July 2023, we did not receive that amount from TELUS. What happened? Stock market was tanking, and we thought, let's go and buy more. So we did. Here's the result. Year to date, as we record this video in November, TELUS is still down 10%.
Yeah. However, today it took a nice little roundabout turn. So hopefully it's on the way back up, and we'll start to see some of that capital appreciation come back into our portfolio.
Yeah. So what is going to happen with our dividends? It's the third bullet. That you didn't read, this
I
script.
just finished work.
It's basically the ETFs, right?
So I think we've talked about this one before. As much as somebody over here doesn't believe we're going to get to the 60,000 this year, I feel like we might. We're going to get pretty close. Forecasting.
Well,
Forecasting
is one thing, and having like in our account is another one.
Yeah, but what we were hoping for is that 60,000 for our spending, right? And we're not FIRE yet, so we don't need that 60,000 until next year. So if we could forecast that 60,000 is going to be there for next year for us to live on, which I think it will, now what we're really starting to do is concentrate investing more into our growth positions, so that those have more time as well to keep growing and appreciating, until at some point we're probably going to start drawing those down.
Yeah. And again, if you are new to investing, take it easy. It's something that it took us a long time, and we keep learning as we go. Just start with something that is more, easy, that you can take advantage of it, which might be ETFs. You have to think about the growth of your portfolio, how long you want to keep it, right?
But if you're interested in dividends, then just make sure you do your research and pick stocks that are that meet your risk tolerance. Is the best way to
and
look at it.
as you know, we are not experts, and all that we do is we use one of the services, which is the 5i research. So when we wanted to investigate a few stocks, we go there, we ask questions, we talk to the community and also the experts, and they say, here are options A, B, C, and we are the ones at the end of the day who make the final decision.
So that's the video for this week. We're super excited. Biggest month ever, over $5,000, which is incredible. I'm pretty impressed. All right, guys. Hope you have a great week, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you very much. Thanks for letting us be part of your journey, and we will see you in our next video.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to try this with the... Where is the camera?